Like, comment, subscribe. Let's run this shit up. Let's run it up to the moon. Make sure y'all hit that bell for y'all notifications. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. When European basketball fans go too far. Let's get straight into it. All right. Shout out to my guys at Basket News. We appreciate the plug channels always showing us some love, always throwing out these dope ass videos. I know this video dropped a year ago, but people wanted us to watch it, so we're gonna tap in. All right. European basketball fans going too far. I can already kind of like visualize what they mean by this, but I'm not gonna make no assumptions or no accusations. We're gonna get straight into the video. Make sure y'all like the video up. Again, follow me on all my social media. Stay up to date with me. And let's get to it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. What, that was a bomb? Oh. Oh. A meteor? A shooting star? Whoa. Damn.
European basketball fans are the most intense and passionate in the world.
For sure.
Sometimes the
For
line
sure.
gets crossed.
Yeah, for
Fights
sure.
in the stands, flares, lighters,
Oh.
coins, or even beer cans flying at players and coaches.
Wow.
Today I'll go through the biggest incidents that either got games paused or
Whoa.
stopped completely. And believe me, this one incident in a wheelchair
Wow.
basketball game will actually blow your mind. Let's start with Greece,
Uh-oh.
the birthplace of democracy
Greece.
and some of the most intense basketball rivalries.
Yes, sir.
Olympiacos and Panathinaikos fans are legendary for their dedication, but sometimes that
Yeah.
passion comes at the cost of the players'
Damn.
well-being.
Oh.
A perfect example comes from the Game 3 of the Greek League Finals in 2006, when one
Greek League
staff
Finals?
member
Okay.
and 3 players were injured. In the middle of the first quarter, things just started flying to
Oh.
Olympiacos' bench.
Wow. Damn. I don't condone no violence. So when we hit 100K, when we get to the EuroLeague, yes, 100K. So make sure y'all run this shit up. We do not want bottles and cans and shooting stars thrown at players, coaches on the floor at all. We're here to see good basketball. You feel me? So we don't need to get rowdy. Yes, it could get loud and intense and electrifying, all that other shit. But throwing shit on the court, throwing shit at fans and at the opposing coaching staff and opposing team, like, we're not doing none of that shit. We're not doing that. We're not having that. That's out. Damn. Yeah, they letting it rain.
Even the coach of Panathinaikos
Let's
was
go.
mad at his own team's fans.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Let's go. It's hot. I'm knowing.
And the game was resumed 15 minutes later.
I'm knowing he was hot. That's fucked up.
Although not all players continued the game, 2 were transported to the nearest hospital as one suffered a ruptured eardrum and the other burns on the back. Then in the 2010 Greek League Finals Game 4, it was Olympiacos fans' turn.
Oh my god. Zelsko already knew this shit was gonna happen. And the sick thing about it is like the opposing team's fans, when you get to their crib or when you get to their home turf, it's just not no, oh, it's fine. It's just not no, oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's an accident. No. They not trying to hear that shit. They're not trying to hear no accident. They're not trying to hear none of that, bro. They're not trying to hear none of that shit. They're behind their team. So if that Panathinaikos shit is getting thrown at their team, when y'all come to Olympiacos, we got rocks and stones for y'all. That shit is crazy. That's just crazy. They said we're gonna get our lick back for show. For show. Oh. Wow. Wow. They letting it pour.
Unfortunately, I cannot find the footage of this flare actually exploding in real time, but just look at the replay and how close to this it actually blew up. The game stopped and continued in an empty arena with no fans. And if I said that flare was really close to Coach
crazy.
there was one occasion where it actually hit a player in the head.
Oh.
In the 2013 Greek Cup final, and that player was Kyle Hines.
Damn. Oh. Dude, we can't have this. I know this was years ago,
The craziest part
but
is that Heinz actually went on and played the game. His coach at the time, Yorgos Bartzogas, regrets it to this day, saying he wishes he would have just taken the whole team and left. A few months later, the same year, in the Greek League finals, we saw a response in the Peace and Friendship Stadium.
Oh. Yeah, they gotta be careful, man. That shit uncalled for. And the lasers too. We seen in the Serbian derby, right? With Crvena Zvezda and Partizan. They got lasers in Jared Butler's eye, like while he's shooting free throws. Come on, dog. Like, come on, dog. That shit makes me lose respect. You feel me? Because it's just like people are really out here playing for their livelihood, bro. People playing for their families. People playing for them, for their pride, for their confidence, for their career. Like trying to put food on the table, friends, supporters, close friends, like everybody, bro. And players being thrown at people is insane. That's just insane. Lasers in people's eyes while they shooting free throws is insane. Oh, whoa, yeah. Time to go. Yeah, we're out of here. Yeah. We're gone. Let's go. What y'all waiting on? Let's go. Oh, yeah. That one was way too close. Let's go. We out of here. Yeah. It's, yeah. It's a war zone. Oh!
Lasers blasting, players panicking, and running into the tunnel for safety.
Yeah.
We're probably starting to see a common thread.
I'm like, this is my last time pausing it, but like, this wouldn't happen in the NBA. And I feel like, mind you, disclaimer, this is old, right? This is old content. Right? So I don't think this happens now, or this shouldn't happen now. But like, that'd be the difference between like the EuroLeague and the NBA. Yes, the EuroLeague has more prideful fans. They have more electrifying fans and more intensity, but it also comes with consequences and stuff like this with that also too. So, you know what I mean? I don't think in the NBA you've ever had to worry about a flare about to hit somebody in the eye or hit somebody in the face or flares being thrown on the court like that. That'll never happen.
2017 Greek League Finals. Now this is a great example
of
a thick skin these players grow in Europe.
Like, how do you? That's insane. They nervous as hell too. I'm knowing they nervous as hell. Like, look at that. Like, what is that? Yeah, that's ass. We don't like that. That's ass. Yeah, we trying to hoop. Oh, whoa, look. They just flinging them.
You're playing basketball,
just flinging that shit.
Explosion sounds around you,
right.
And you just ignored them. The game was stopped with just a few minutes left in the fourth quarter. So Panathinaikos thought it's over and started celebrating with championship T-shirts in the locker room. Funnily enough, eventually the fans got thrown out, and teams had to finish their remaining 1 minute 54 seconds more than 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
And finally, let's not forget the 2023 Greek League final at Oaxaca. Isn't it crazy seeing Kostas Lukas getting lasers in his eyes with how everything unfolded later?
That's crazy.
No surprises here. More flares flying, and the game is stopped.
Oh. And them shits is blowing up too. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's insane, y'all. I'm glad we doing better nowadays. I'm glad we doing better. Barzokas, hey, he wasn't fucking with that. Coach wasn't fucking with that one. He thought it was coming straight to him. Look. He said, yeah. Whoa. That shit ain't funny, but like, you could look back and laugh on some shit. Like, this was insane.
What have improved over the years are the security measures.
Yeah.
We see nets around the court to protect players from flying objects, but even that didn't stop the game from being completely halted. So that's the Greek derby of eternal enemies for you. Now let's move to Serbia. A hotbed of these intense basketball atmospheres.
Yes,
There we find the eternal derby between Crvena Zvezda and Partizan. It's almost a guarantee that games between these two are going to be interrupted either either in the ABA League, Serbian League, or the Domestic Cup competition named after Radivoj Korac.
Yeah.
You know, the very first time that I visited the Serbian derby in Niš, I was surprised to see how much riot
Oh my
police was
God.
actually there.
Yeah, that's insane. I understand it now, though. I understand why.
But after seeing this one historical example from 2006 that I'll show you right now, it all
he was angry.
Sense.
He was angry as shit.
The finals and fights in the stands break out.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they was about to press buddy.
Run in and get in between the riot police and the fans.
They not caring whatsoever. They don't care. They said, we're going to war. We're going to war. It is what it is. Oh, he threw a chair? What?
It's total chaos.
Oh, no. Damn. Like, what is that? What really is that?
The Korac Cup that I mentioned before is this unique occasion where you see both Partizan and Crvena Zvezda fans being allowed to be in the same venue. That, of course, can turn sour really quick, as it did in 2013.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, we got a bunch of juggernauts running around. You see the juggernauts? If y'all play Call of Duty, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If y'all never play Call of Duty, then you don't know what I'm talking about. These juggernauts running all over the court, though, huh? Trying to protect something. Oh.
Fans storming the court, smoke flares going off everywhere, fighting in the stands. At this point, that's just a classic scenario. And of course, it resulted in the whole arena being emptied, and the game continued half an hour later.
That's crazy. Like I understand that y'all are the most intense fans in the world. Y'all the most electrifying fans in the world. Everything like that. But what happens when there are no fans at all? Like, I'm just curious, like, are y'all still electrifying if there's no fans in the stands? You get what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. You go from a bunch of fans to people throwing shit, and then there's no more fans in the stands. All right, come on now. I'm glad, again, that it's gotten better over the years.
With a flare instead of a ball.
Oh, meteorite. That was a meteorite. That was a shooting star right there. Yeah, he threw it back. Oh my God. Oh. Like, come on now. Then you got people picking it up and just running.
Bottles, coins, lighters, and flares flying. So here's a throwback to the moment where Boban Marjanovic dodges a flip phone.
Oh, a flip phone?
The way he just handed it to a
That's
random
crazy.
person. Honestly, how do you not love Boban? Staying in the Balkan region,
That's
OD.
That's
honestly so ridiculous that I watched it like 20 times before making this one. 2015, Montenegro Podgorica, a Eurocup game between Banvit and Budućnost, and this happens.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh. He was ready to push a player, and the nigga just came up and Mike Tyson'd his ass. That's insane. Like, you gotta have your teammates back at all times. Look at this shit. He pushed him. Boom. Ooh. Ooh.
The guy tries to push two guys who don't even move and then gets laid out on the floor. That's just some beautiful karma right there. We've had quite a few moments in Turkey. Too. One of the more infamous happened when Karşıyaka faced Fenerbahçe in 1999.
Some more crowd interaction? Yeah, some more fan interaction? That's real fan interaction right there. Somebody come up and push you.
But that's not why I
no holds barred.
For me, it's the weaponry the security confiscated from the fans.
Oh, they're serious. Yeah. This is not the energy I need. This is not the energy I want. Machetes? Niggas is being Texas Chainsaw Massacres at basketball games? Saw? Like, what are you trying to do with that? You trying to cut somebody's whole leg off, bro? Y'all hate them so much that, like, Y'all are trying to like kill somebody, go to jail for this shit with a machete at a basketball game. That's 7 machetes right there. Y'all are not Edward Scissorhands. Y'all are not Freddy Krueger. Y'all are not Jason Voorhees. Y'all are not Michael Myers. Y'all are not Saw. Y'all are not from Texas. There should be no fucking way that y'all have knives and machetes at a basketball game. It's just no way. I know it's passion, but damn. Like, but damn. But damn. Yeah, all y'all need to be arrested. Yeah, arrested. Arrest him. Whoa, yeah. Arrest him right now. Put him in jail. He's showing you how he did it. He's showing you how he brought that shit into the building. Throw away the key. No way to key.
That wild wheelchair basketball incident
that's insane.
Before. In 2012, Galatasaray played Besiktas in the Turkish wheelchair basketball league. This
Uh-huh.
wasn't your typical game to begin with, but fans turned it into something else entirely.
Why? Mind you, people are in wheelchairs. They're in wheelchairs. Like, this is classless, dog. This is classless right here. This is classless. I don't know what happened in the game. So, if I'm calling it classless without knowing the history behind why they did this, then okay, my bad. But like, if there's no reason for this, they're just doing it just to do it, it's classless. It's classless.
This fog you see isn't fog. Things got so out of control that the police had to use tear gas on the fans. Tear gas at a wheelchair basketball game. There's really not much to add here.
Like, what?
Also an instance where we pretty much saw the Malice at the Palace 2.0, just in Israel, and instead of Ron Test fighting the fans, you got Big Sofo.
Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to fight Big Sofo. Oh, yeah, he like a bull. He a bull that see red. Yeah, he's not going.
Apparently,
he's not going.
Something so nasty that Baby Shaq just couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
A quick lesson: you don't insult a 160 kg or 350 pound guy who's full of adrenaline in the middle of the game. Next up, we got some incidents in Lithuania.
Hey, y'all will get a top 10 video from me soon. Y'all gonna get a top 10 video. Top 10 players, top 10 coaches, top 10 teams in Lithuania, goddamn it, everything. Top 10 plays, Lithuania. Y'all finna get, yeah.
First,
let's talk.
2007,
let's talk.
The domestic league finals between
Žalgiris and Ritas, they throwing bows.
Throwing full beer cans.
He was throwing bows, yeah.
And Ritas, fans started throwing full beer cans onto the court.
He wasn't protecting his face, but he was trying to throw them. He was like this. You gotta protect your face, though, my boy. Oh. They going insane in that atmosphere, too. This was in Lith?
Beer can during the 106. Next up, we got some...
Yeah, Lithuania. Man. Like cans all over the floor.
Decided to discontinue the game entirely, awarding Lietuvos Rytas with the win. Also, this was the first time in Lithuanian basketball history that a game was stopped like this because of fan behavior.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure our Balkan viewers are saying right now, oh, that's cute. There's also this case of these Latvian brothers who are in love with Lithuania and got...
Last thing, before we end this video, what stadium was that where they ended the game with all the cans on the floor?
Got tattoos of all Lithuanian basketball legends, but there's no actual video footage of it, so here's a quick summary. In 2013, after Real Madrid won their game in Kaunas, these two brothers waited for Rudy Fernandez at the exit and punched him in the face.
Wow.
By the way, apparently Rudy added a little bit of a Hollywood flair when he got punched, but that's not confirmed. And anyways, it was a huge security breach from the Žalgiris side. Plus, those two brothers are still banned from entering the arena. And finally, the most recent event I saw right in front of my eyes was during the 2024 EuroLeague Final Four in Berlin. Before the Panathinaikos-Fenerbahce game, Turkish fans basically stormed the arena, turning the whole place into chaos.
Somebody gonna fall on that water. Somebody gonna fall. Oh yeah, they just trying to do the extras. Somebody throwing bottles. Yeah, they just going crazy. Like imagine throwing a bottle and hitting your own like another fan of the same team. Like you get what I'm saying? Like imagine like trying to be destructive and you hurt a fan of the same team that you're cheering for.
Everyone who was in the arena had to leave and re-enter again. That's because they couldn't tell who came in with a ticket and who didn't. This was definitely something very preventable and raised serious questions about crowd control at big European events. I guess Germans didn't expect such things to happen in a basketball event. So what's my takeaway here? Well, for starters, a lot of people are actually nuts. You can say whatever you like about being passionate, but pretty much in all of these occasions, the passion crossed the line.
And you get what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, not all passion is good passion. Because there are some fans who don't get like this in the EuroLeague. There are a lot of passionate fans in the NBA. So we're going to keep this conversation going. We're going to keep continuing this conversation. Because, yes, with the good you do, there's also bad. With the bad that we do, there's also good. Sometimes you don't want to do too much. It's that simple.
Interrupting games, hurting players, and forcing games to continue in empty arenas. Maybe it's time to rethink things and instead of being ultra passionate, to be a bit more compassionate. I know, there definitely have been more instances of these fan accidents, so I'll be waiting for your suggestions in the comments below.
Ooh!
Maybe
yeah, that was same, bro. That was number 4, yeah, 4.
So I'll be waiting for your suggestions in the comments below.
I'm talking about clothesline that knee.
Why not?
Clothesline that knee.
Subscribe for more content.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Basket News. We appreciate Basket News for always putting out great content. Make sure y'all keep liking their video. Make sure y'all hit that bell for their notifications. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to me. As always, you know we're going to run it up. We're going to run it up to the sky. 100K for us to go to the EuroLeague. Be courtside at almost every game. So stay tuned for that for sure. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. I'll see y'all next video. American reacting to when European basketball fans go too far.